Hey everyone, my name is Logan, and today we have the Ryobi One Plus seed spreader. This is the P2402A. We actually had this one shipped to us, so it's not in the normal packaging, but we're gonna open it up and try it out. Stay tuned. All right guys, because we ordered this one online, it didn't come in the normal packaging. And so if we look at the box, the only thing we see here is the name and that it comes with the seed spreader and the operator's manual. So that's all there is. We'll put a few specs up here on screen, but otherwise, let's go ahead and just open this one up. So here we go. We have the operator's manual and that's it, the seed spreader. Nothing else in there. It's actually a little bit bigger than I kind of assumed it would be, so that's gonna get fairly heavy. We'll put the weight up here on the screen, but it does have a little dial or adjuster. This is like the shield, so you can decide how wide a spread you want to go there. So there's little and then maximum. It's got a little gauge there. Kind of nice. Otherwise here, it does have the dial here, so this just is how open it's gonna be. Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and completely open. There's the trigger. So when you pull the trigger, it actually opens that up. So there we go. So we turn the dial. So there's 3, and you pull the trigger and it just restricts how open the throat is on the hopper. There's 2, there's 1. Interesting. And close. So closed actually just restricts your trigger there. Battery terminal on the back. And that's really it for this one. So let's throw a battery in. Throw that in. We'll open it up. We got it on 1. So there it goes. So it spins both the thrower here on this bottom, and it spins the little hopper mechanism right there simultaneously. So gives a little, spins that and spins that. It's not too loud. So one thing that's interesting, as you pull the trigger, you can barely touch the trigger, which will activate the spinners, the thrower, but you can still throttle the choke. So if you have it on 5, which is all the way open, and you pull the trigger, it actually doesn't open it unless you pull hard and open the throat. So you can still throttle it a little bit on how much you're giving to the thrower. So kind of interesting. We're gonna go ahead now and try it out. Let's go throw some seed. I've got some seed to throw in the yard to help spread, hopefully make the grass grow a little bit better. So let's go try it out and then we'll talk about it. All right guys, so we've got the spreader here and we've got our bag of Scott's grass seed. It does have on here the new lawn versus the overseeding, and then it's got a couple different options to tell you what dial to set it at. Now I'm looking at the Scott's Whiz spreader, which is I believe it's an electric or powered spreader instead of the Scott's handheld spreader, just because I think that's probably better. So 2 3/4. So on the little dial here, we're gonna go to 2, almost 3. There, so we'll go right between those 2. That'll allow this to open up and then we'll be good to go. So the first thing we're gonna do is open this up. It's just a little pull tab here. So a couple of things. It says prep by mowing. Just mowed the other day. We're gonna apply, and then we can optional as rake, but we're just gonna water. So we'll go ahead and spread and water. Big hugs. Oh, squeeze. So we got that there. Let's go ahead and just pour.
Be careful, Daddy. The spiders.
Spiders. All right, let's see how much we use. We're gonna pour in quite a bit.
Almost all of it?
Well, at least half of it. Woo! Is that all the way open? Yep, it's all the way open. the seed. Yep. Isn't that cool? All right, so we went ahead and did the rest of the yard, used up more than half the bag. Just on my little yard, I actually don't have that much grass, but we went ahead and did a whole bunch. Using the side thing, I guess it kind of works. It doesn't really restrict very much. I felt like a lot of it, because of the way it spins out and throws to the right. So you're really not blocking. I actually would have preferred to have it on the right side to keep it from shooting so much to the right, but it did just fine. One thing I did notice, occasionally it wasn't spitting out enough, or it wasn't spitting out very much, and then I realized I wasn't pulling the trigger enough, because if you just touch the trigger, it turns on, but it doesn't open. Again, it doesn't open the little trap door. You have to really pull on it to get it to open up. So just something to keep in mind. Otherwise, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. It worked just as well as I would have expected. We'll roll through some footage of some of the dirt areas and how well it spread on those areas. But otherwise, not too bad. Pretty excited to add this to my collection. So if you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment below. Let us know what other tools you want to see in the future, and we'll see you in the next one. Testing on, mic's on, looks good. Questionable, everything else in frame. Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's funny, we got spiders. Okay, so.